transforming struggles into strength, the art of adaptation. Welcome back to SPIRITA VIVO. We're thrilled to have you with us again. Today, we're diving into a really fascinating topic, one that's at the heart of every human experience, the duality of life. Vanessa, why do you think this topic resonates so much with people?
It's a great question, Norman. I think it's because the ups and downs of life are something we all go through. No one is immune to the highs of success or the lows of hardship. They seem like polar opposites, but in reality, they're deeply connected. Have you ever noticed how a moment of pure joy can sometimes feel like it's balanced on the edge of a potential challenge?
Exactly. And that's what makes this topic so intriguing. The duality of life. Day and night, joy and sorrow. They aren't just random opposites thrown together. They're intertwined in a way that shapes who we are and how we experience the world. It's like they're constantly teaching us something if we're willing to pay attention.
Yes, and that's where the real magic happens. Imagine if we could approach every situation, whether it's a moment of triumph or a time of struggle. If we saw every experience as an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser, it's a powerful shift in perspective, don't you think?
Absolutely. It reminds me of something a friend once told me. Life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. When you look at it that way, everything changes. Instead of feeling like a victim of circumstances, you start to see yourself as an active participant in your own life story. And before we wrap up today's episode, we're going to share a simple yet incredibly effective technique that'll help you integrate this perspective into your daily life. So, stay with us. What you learn today might just change the way you see the world.
Norman, I'm curious. Have you ever been in a situation where the challenge felt so overwhelming that you didn't know how to move forward? Maybe it felt like you were stuck in quicksand with no way out?
Oh, definitely. I think we've all had those moments where it feels like every door is closed and every path is blocked. It's tough, and it can be really disheartening. But what I've learned is that those moments are where the real growth happens, if you're open to it. And what really helped me get through those times was learning the power of acceptance and adaptation.
That's so true. Acceptance isn't about giving up or resigning yourself to defeat. It's about recognizing the reality of the situation without letting it overwhelm you. It's the first step toward finding clarity and peace, even in the toughest circumstances. And once you've accepted where you are, adaptation is the next key. Finding ways to adjust, to bend without breaking, and to thrive even in adversity.
Exactly. Imagine facing every obstacle with calm and confidence, not because the challenges are any less daunting, but because you've learned to adapt and find strength in the process. I think of it like water flowing around rocks in a stream. The rocks don't stop the water simply finds a new path. That shift in mindset can change everything.
It's like that quote by Bruce Lee, "Be water, my friend." Water is adaptable, flexible, and yet incredibly powerful. By adopting that mindset, we can navigate life's challenges more gracefully and effectively. And let's not forget, the more we practice acceptance and adaptation, the better we become at handling whatever life throws our way.
Let's talk about those really low points, Vanessa. The moments when you find yourself in the depths of a crisis asking, why me? Have you ever had one of those experiences where you just couldn't see a way out?
Oh, absolutely. I think everyone has at some point. It's only natural to feel like the world is against you when you're at your lowest. But here's the thing. Those low points often hold the greatest potential for transformation. If we're open to it, they can be the catalyst for some of the most profound changes in our lives.
Right? It's easy to see those moments as burdens, but if we shift our perspective, we can start to see them as opportunities. It's like a diamond being formed under pressure. The greater the pressure, the more brilliant the result. I remember a time in my life when I was really struggling, and it was during that period that I discovered strengths I never knew I had.
That's such a powerful insight, Norman. It's often in our darkest hours that we find our true resilience. And by shifting our perspective, we can turn these challenges into stepping stones toward a more fulfilling and enlightened life. It's about embracing the process, trusting that even the hardest times have something valuable to teach us.
Exactly. And it's not just about surviving those low points. It's about thriving because of them. When we look back on our lives, it's often those tough times that define who we are and how far we've come. So, if you're going through something difficult right now, remember this. It's not the end, but the beginning of something new.
Norman, let's talk about vision and perseverance. These two qualities seem to be the foundation for achieving anything meaningful in life. Why do you think they're so crucial?
Vision gives us direction. It's like our personal North Star. It helps us stay focused on what truly matters, even when the path gets rough. Without a clear vision, it's easy to get lost in the challenges and lose sight of our goals. But perseverance? That's the fuel that keeps us moving forward, even when progress feels slow or the journey seems endless.
Exactly. And it's not just about having a vision. It's about holding on to it, especially when things get tough. Perseverance is what allows us to keep pushing, to keep striving, even when it feels like we're not making any headway. It's about trusting the process, even when the results aren't immediately visible.
Imagine having a vision so strong that it anchors you in times of doubt, combined with the perseverance to overcome any challenge. This combination can transform not only your approach to achieving your goals, but also the way you experience the journey itself. It's like building a house. You lay the foundation brick by brick, even when it feels like you're not making much progress. But one day, you look up and realize you've built something incredible.
And that's the beauty of it, isn't it? Vision and perseverance are what allow us to turn dreams into reality, to make the impossible possible. It's about staying the course, even when the road gets bumpy, and trusting that every step, no matter how small, is bringing us closer to our goal.
Before we wrap up, let's touch on something we all sometimes overlook: growth and gratitude when we're at the top of our game.
Vanessa, how often do you think we really take the time to appreciate our successes?
Not often enough, Norman. We're so focused on the next goal, the next challenge, that we rarely pause to celebrate our victories or reflect on what we've learned. But success isn't just about reaching the top. It's about what we do once we're there. It's about taking a moment to acknowledge how far we've come and the efforts that got us there.
Exactly. Practicing gratitude in these moments keeps us grounded and helps us stay connected to what really matters. It's easy to get caught up in the thrill of success, but if we don't take the time to reflect, we miss out on valuable lessons. And growth? That's about using every victory as a stepping stone for further development.
Imagine using every success as an opportunity to grow even more, while maintaining a deep sense of gratitude for the journey. This approach not only deepens your achievements, but also enriches your entire life experience. It's like planting a tree. Each success is a new branch, and gratitude is the nourishment that allows the tree to flourish.
Well said, Vanessa. It's about understanding that success is not just a destination, but a part of a larger journey of growth and learning. And the more we embrace that, the more fulfilled we become.
So, how can we take everything we've talked about today and integrate it into our daily lives?
It's about taking all these principles: the duality of life, acceptance and adaptation, the transformative power of low points, vision and perseverance, and growth and gratitude, and applying them every day. If we do that, they can lead us to a more fulfilled and resilient life. It's about being intentional about making these concepts part of who we are and how we approach the world.
And remember, it's a journey. Each day is an opportunity to learn, grow, and apply what we've discussed. It's not about being perfect. It's about being persistent and open to the lessons life offers us.
So let's keep this journey going, embracing each day as a new opportunity, and being ready for whatever comes our way with the right mindset and tools.
Thank you so much for joining us today. It's been a pleasure to share these insights with you, and we hope you find them valuable in your daily life.
We look forward to having you back on SPIRITA VIVO soon. Until next time, stay inspired and stay strong.